Well, I'm finally going to be leaving Kathmandu after 3 long months of trying to get a visa to go to China and Tibet. That didn't work. What's more, after 3 years I'm finally going to be taking an airplane. I didn't want to take one, but right now I don't really have an option because I have some other obligations in the coming weeks to be somewhere else. So that's why I've decided to fly to the mysterious country of Bhutan from Nepal. Let's go try to find my flight. It's quite a beautiful plane with a beautiful flag of Bhutan up there. Now we're flying with Druk Air, the national airline of Bhutan. My first flight in a very long time. If we get lucky, I do think I just had a little glimpse of Everest, but right now it's very cloudy. If we get very lucky, we'll get a good view on this side of the plane of the highest mountain in the world, Everest, and later maybe the 3rd highest mountain in the world, Kanchenjunga, on the border, India and Nepal. Now we've been provided with a little box of vegetarian snacks. Here is the thunder dragon, the national symbol of Bhutan. So let's see what we're having here. It's like a little chocolate muffin, sandwich maybe, or just a bread roll, and a bit of fruit juice. Well, I've safely touched down in Tribhuvan International Airport, and I have to say this must be the coolest airport design in the world, maybe at least, of all the airports which I have seen, which is not many, by the way. I haven't flown that much in my life, even before I decided to try and do a no-flying trip. I wonder who those people are. Just random citizens maybe. Bhutan, look at the design, very beautiful. Stay. Well, I've cleared the customs and the immigration. Immigration was also a very beautiful area as well. And so I'm officially boots on the ground in Bhutan. First flight, 4 years done. And I should have someone pick me up, I guess, but the flight's been a bit early, so maybe they're not here yet. On the way to the capital of Thimphu, I have a driver and a guide over here by my guide for this short trip to Bhutan. He gave me a lovely welcome scarf that goes very well with my shirt, I think. We've come to a crossing of 2 rivers. See a couple of beautiful stupas of different styles in the distance. Thimphu should be that way. Just got out to enjoy the view a little bit. Really beautiful landscape. And next up is the capital. Arrived to the city of Thimphu and we went straight to a hilltop overlooking the city, and on this hilltop a beautiful temple and Buddha statue has been built very recently. The outside's been completed in 2008, the inside's not quite finished yet. The inside's very beautiful, but we're not allowed to film in there, so you just have to come to Bhutan yourself if you want to see it. I can recommend it. Beautiful square, and it's so, compared to Nepal at least, and India, it's so quiet up here. Really relaxing when you come to one of those places to Bhutan. I arrived in my hotel in Thimphu, the capital, and like pretty much any building here, it's a very beautiful traditional style kind of thing. Any building I think in this city is like that. If you just look around, every building is rather traditional. There are no skyscrapers, no comic block style apartments or anything. But the tour part for today is over, so I'm just going to walk around the city a little bit. Even though it's the capital, it doesn't feel like a big city at all, and it isn't. And it's a small country as well. I think the whole country is smaller than just Kathmandu. 1.7 million people live here. And it doesn't feel like South Asia very much either. And I think maybe it's because, well, nobody's honking. That is like the constant factor in any South Asian city. It's constant honking. Here they only do it when they need to. On the way up is a little hike up to the tiger's nest, probably Bhutan's most famous attraction. And right here there's a very big automatic prayer mill, so you don't even need to put in any effort for your prayers. It all runs on water power, which is very convenient, of course. You can hear the bell. I think it adds a lovely atmosphere to this little hike here. You hear the bell ringing through this beautiful, slightly rainy, slightly misty forest. Really cozy. We're a good part of the way up already. And by the way, tonight I'm spending the night in Paro. Last night was in Thimphu, and this will already be the last night. It's just a 2-night stay. I have a little rest over there, and then we'll continue the rest of the way up to the tiger's nest. The tiger's nest temple should be just across this gorge here. As you can see, it's very, very misty at the moment. Just before, I could just make it out a little bit through the mist. It looked very beautiful, but right now it's completely invisible. So we'll have to cross the gorge, go down, and go there. Have a closer look. Well, it seems to be clearing up now, and it looks really beautiful. And it's a really deep gorge right next to it. It looks really, really beautiful in the mist. You can understand why this is the most iconic place. The country, look at it, it's slowly appearing out of the mist for us. These here are microscopic mini stupas, and people put them somewhere in a holy place in the mountains, and they write a wish on a piece of paper and put it inside, and that should make the wish come true. And this cute little dog sleeping right next to them, maybe guarding them. What a life for this dog with this view. Made it inside the tiger's nest monastery. Unfortunately, beyond this point, no cameras are allowed. Oh, there's another little temple on top of the hill there. Beautiful. Oh, maybe that's where we came from. Yeah, I think so. Well, it's almost time to leave this beautiful country of Bhutan again. We just visited this national museum here in Paro, and we'll also pay a visit to this fortress here that was built by the unifier Bhutan in the 17th century. That right there, that town, that's Paro, where I stay tonight. It's also the location of Bhutan's international airport, which is right over there. Unfortunately, I can't take you inside the museum or the fortress, so that'll be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and hope to see you for the next one.